Hello, I'm Mitch Rosenfield, and you've reached my YouTube channel Free From Pain, where I share the practices I've used to overcome extreme chronic pain from injury, illness, and wear and tear. Alright, so for today's video, this is going to be on proper sitting alignment, sitting in a way that's healthy. So often now we're having to sit for prolonged periods of time, and I see so many people, and I used to be this way, where when you get up, your lower back is killing you. You know, you ache, your shoulders are all achy, neck pain, headaches, hands numb. When we sit in a way that's not in good alignment, we pay the price. But with a few simple adjustments, we can sit in a way where we feel good all the time. So at the end of this video, I'm going to show you a trick I use to train my body to hold that position all the time. But let's go ahead and start now with the proper way to sit in a way that you can sit all the time. So first, I'm going to use this small table to show you so there's no back, so you can see my lower back alignment. We begin by becoming aware of our sitting bones. The two bones at the bottom of our body making contact with the surface we're sitting on. And try to align your weight between those two bones. Your spine is between those two bones. Your thighs you want to have parallel to the ground, so if your seat is low, extend your feet out a little bit, have them about hip width apart. And now a real important part here, become aware of where your tailbone is in relation to those sitting bones. So typically we have a tendency to slouch with our lower back, and that's where the roundness starts. You know, the rounding of the back is with our tailbone. So if we become aware of that tailbone and then bring it up and forward so it's more aligned between those two sitting bones, that all by itself straightens your back, coming up your spine. So take a moment and just breathe into that, whole body breathing, and feel that tailbone pushing up and forward between those two sitting bones. And now become aware of the rest of your spine coming up. Let your stomach relax in. The head starts to lift, come up tall. All right, and now for our arms. This is real important. If our elbows are out like this, particularly if we have armrests on our chair, then what's going to happen is it crunches our shoulders up and compresses into our neck. So instead, we want our armrests to be low and our elbows pointing down. As soon as we point the elbows down, the shoulders release down. Align your shoulders over your hips. So your sitting bone, your tailbone's between the sitting bones, weights even, spine aligned between the sitting bones, shoulders over the hips. And now for the head. Bring your head in and back where your chin slightly tucks in and your head gently lifts up. Your ears are over your shoulder points. So hips, shoulders, ears coming up. And breathe into this and relax your head upwards, elbows pointing down. And now from this position, go ahead and grow an inch. Lift a little bit higher. And now a couple things to be aware of as we're sitting like this. If we're sitting at a computer, more important to keep the elbows down, especially if we have these small keyboards so you don't end up like this. And when you go to lean forward to look at your screen, instead of rolling down and looking like a vulture and losing your neck and putting all the stress, come up, keep your ears over your shoulders, shoulder over your hips, and bend at where your legs meet your body. So hinge forward in this manner so your spine stays long, and sit up tall and comfortably. So again, take a moment to breathe into this position and just relax into it. All right, now for that trick that I mentioned. The next time you drive anywhere, align yourself in this manner. Tailbone between the sitting bones, weight evenly distributed, shoulders over the hips, ears over the shoulders, nice and tall. And then grow an inch, lengthen your spine, and from this position, adjust the mirror of your car. And now, as you're driving along, if suddenly you find yourself looking in your mirror and seeing the hood liner, don't adjust your mirror, adjust yourself. Create a body memory for yourself. Do the same thing like at an office, a home office. Find something that you can you can gaze at, that you can get in alignment with. And anytime you lose that alignment, adjust yourself. Do that with your car mirror, do that with other objects around you. So again, if you learn to sit in a way like you do when you stand in alignment, you can go from hurting from it or feeling healthy from it. I know what I choose. All right, I hope this has been helpful. And until next time, from a place of love, I wish you peace.